Fancy seeing you here in the postseason. You thought we wasn't going to make it. You thought we wasn't going to be able to rise from the ashes. We were able to dodge dealing with a tie. We was able to overcome the hurdle of having to bet on Jacksonville. And moreover, we took care of business out there in Baltimore. But this is not the time to gloat. This ain't even the time to celebrate because, damn it, we done punched our ticket to the postseason. But now it's time to dance with the two-time reigning defending undisputed AFC champions of the conference, Kansas City Chiefs, who a little bit under a month ago slapped us around in the very Arrowhead Stadium that we're going to play inside by 30. Nobody cares about a goddamn garbage time touchdown. They smacked us by 30. Does that matter? Oh, it should, because you should have a sour taste in your mouth. You should feel like shit, and you should want to go out there and get a little bit of revenge. Now, I know a lot of people are talking about what Big Ben had to say when he stepped in front of the media and said...
We haven't discussed it, but I think, I would assume as a group you understand that, we probably aren't supposed to be here. We're probably not a very good football team. Out of 14 teams I think are in, we're probably number 14. We're a double-digit underdog in the playoffs. So let's just go play and have fun and see what happens. We're probably 20-point underdogs, and we're going to the number one team that's, I know they're not the number one seed, but they're the number one team that's won the AFC the last 2 years. Arguably the best team in football. We don't have a chance. So let's just go in and play and have fun.
Get me, release, you not catching me in this genjutsu. Evidently, people don't know about Jedi mind tricks. Evidently, people don't know about sarcasm. Evidently, people don't know about mind games. Okay, cue the Undertaker. This brother knows how to go out there when everybody believes you guys are going to lose. Everybody believes you guys are going to go out there and get slapped around. Well, why not buy into it? He could go in front of the media and talk about rah-rah, left and right. Yeah, we're going to go and give it our best foot forward. Oh, no. Why don't we get them to be a little lax? Oh, well, they don't believe in themselves either. Let's take our foot off the gas pedal. It's going to be an easy cruising down the road victory. And then all of a sudden you get punched in the mouth before you thought you could even defend yourself. That's what we expect to see from this Pittsburgh Steelers team. Why? Because they are a desperate football team. There is no team that is more dangerous in the NFL than a team that you believe in your heart that you should defeat with no problem. It has been the storybook of Mike Tomlin's entire coaching career. Every single year, you know you're going to run into a trap game. But guess what? We are the NFL playoffs trap game. Now, granted, you got to win to keep your season going, but still, nobody has belief in the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm pretty sure if you were to look at the Vegas betting odds, we probably have the lowest percentage of even making it to the Super Bowl. Nobody believes in us. So since that's the case, let's cue in and take in that energy and then put that on the field. Juju Smith-Schuster, in October, was done for the year. You know this brother is probably going to play Sunday night. So everybody who has all that you have to say about AB and all the other stuff and his TikToking and everything, the one thing you can't say about Juju Smith-Schuster, that brother ain't about his team. I can guarantee you, I don't think there's most people in any locker rooms of other teams who would be willing to do that. That brother will ride with his brothers. Whenever you see TJ Watt, James Harrison, Joey Porter, all throughout the years, when they say, who ride, Juju Smith-Schuster says, we ride. And he gonna line up with his brothers this Sunday night. And I can't wait to see 19 on the field. Deontay Johnson said in the media, hey man, when we go out there and we win, don't hop on the damn bandwagon. And you know what, brother? You absolutely right. Because the 53 men inside that locker room believe. The countless thousands upon thousands, millions upon millions of Steeler Nation believes in this football team. Maybe not millions on top of millions, because I guarantee a whole lot of people are just satisfied being able to make it to the postseason. But those of us who have the will to win, those of us who are a bit competitive, those of us who want to go out there and see the team make it to the same destination that we set before every single season, expect us to go out there and play our best brand of football. And that's exactly what we can do. But first and foremost, what we got to do is take off the damn Band-Aid of Matt Canada's offense. Let Ben go out there and fucking sling it down the field. Why? Because in the last 6 weeks, Chase Claypool has been winning more 50-50 battles with the football in the air than we have ever seen him do throughout his very short career. Deontay Johnson, left and right, making defenders look silly. Now, granted, we had a little bit of butterfingers, throughout the doggone season. Let's get rid of those. Couple of fumbles. Let's not have that. Najee Harris is figuring it out. And moreover, the offensive line has started to look much better over the course of the past 2 weeks than they have the entire season. Perhaps the change at offensive line coach was what we needed. Because I can tell you this right now, the Kansas City defense has been booty cheeks all year. If our offense can go out there and make things interesting, I can trust our defense to have a bit of a pulse to keep things close. Because that's all we ask for. Keep the game close. Because in the fourth quarter this season, there is no quarterback better than Ben Roethlisberger. He may not be who he used to be, but when his final 15 minutes of the game, and possibly overtime, there is not a single quarterback better than Ben Roethlisberger. So all I ask is for 3 quarters. Offense, keep it close. Defense, keep it tight. And then let Ben do what he does. Because when his back is up against the wall, I trust 7 to lead us to victory. Because with the season, his career on the line last week against Baltimore, 3 times he bailed us out on 3rd and 4th downs. All we got to do is keep it close. Through 3 quarters, if we can keep it close for 45 minutes, I have faith we can do the unthinkable. Because believe you me, not a single person outside of our circle here believes in the Pittsburgh Steelers. Everybody's laughing at us. Oh, you guys are just like the Cowboys fans. Every year you think it's going to be the Super Bowl. But what they don't understand is every time the Pittsburgh Steelers take the field, we've got a chance to win. Bottom line, think about it. Think about it. We've got maybe a handful of games over the course of the past decade where we really got blown out. Maybe a little bit more than a handful, but nevertheless, we've been in damn near every single game, and most times when we lose, it's our fault rather than us just getting completely dominated by our opposition. Now, granted, we're playing against a team that done dominated us a couple weeks prior. However, that spells disaster for them because I'm telling you right now, they will overlook us. I'm telling you right now, they're going to come out a little lax. And we saw earlier on in the season, Patrick Mahomes had a couple of balls mess around and get dropped or get tipped and go into the hands of defenders. And guess what? We're a very stingy defense. We may not have had those splash plays, thus far this doggone season. But I'm telling you right now, we got a whole lot of people who do not like being overlooked. This is an opportunity to define who the hell we are because we've got no business being here. It's just like 2005. Now, granted, we had a better football team in 2005. But, hey, you take a look at the 6th seed. You're the lowest seed in the playoffs in the AFC. Everybody going to overlook you. Oh, yeah, they're just going to go out there and play against the Bengals. Yeah, they ain't going to do nothing. What? W. Go on to take on the number 1 team in Indianapolis. What happened? W. Go on and take on Denver, number 2 team, if I'm not mistaken. I think they was actually number 4, whatever the case was. W. Mess around and go win that damn Lombardi the 5th time. Give Jerome Bettis the send-off he truly deserves. And now we have an opportunity to do the exact same for Ben Roethlisberger. All we got to do is take care of business. Forget what the Kansas City Chiefs bring to the table. It's all about what we show up with at that very same table. Keep things close, and I can guarantee you this. In the 4th quarter, we will have an opportunity to make things interesting. But we cannot continue to be as lax as we have been in the first halves of the past 7 games. We cannot go out there and squander points left and right and leave points on the floor, not capitalize when we have an opportunity to go down the field. It is on us to go out there and perform our best version of football. And I'll just say this last thing. There's a couple of players who I feel need to show up here. Number 1, Deontay Johnson. You complained about being snubbed from the Pro Bowl. Here's your opportunity on the grand stage in front of the whole world to make those secondary defenders look absolutely silly. Prove everybody wrong. Najee Harris, go out there and showcase why you are number 2 in the league in scrimmage yards. People say, you're just a rookie, man. He can't get the job done. The Pittsburgh Steelers suck. They're wasting Najee Harris. Why don't you show them how worthful that you are? Go out there and showcase how good Najee Harris is. Cameron Hayward, you may have been named to the AP All-Pro, team. However, NFL.com disrespected you. They didn't even put you on the list. They didn't even vote for you. So guess what? Go prove NFL.com wrong and make sure everybody knows when we talk about defensive tackles, although Aaron Donald may be the best in the game, arguably the greatest of all time, when you talk about this generation, who comes up right after Aaron Donald is Cameron Hayward. Because you came into the league defensive end and you became damn near the best defensive tackle in the league. Hell, you're the best in the damn AFC. And go represent why the hell you're the best in the AFC. TJ Watt. The NFL didn't give you that sack record, now did they? They let you tie it with Strahan. Why don't you go out there and abuse the Kansas City Chiefs offensive tackles, whether you line up on the left-hand side or you line up on the right-hand side, depending on if we're going to try to go out there and run a stunt. Why don't you go put Patrick Mahomes in the damn dirt and take that frog all over the field and rub his face all over the goddamn turf? Huh? Minka Fitzpatrick, they ain't give you no first-team All-Pro honors. You didn't even get second-team All-Pro honors. You led, you became the first Pittsburgh Steeler to have as many tackles as you have. All right? Why don't you go out there and prove yourself and showcase to the world, oh no, I wasn't a two-season wonder. I made crucial plays game after game after game. Go out there and prove yourself. And last but not least, Ben, this is it. This is it, baby. You had your send-off over there, your last home game in Cleveland. Magnificent, very emotional. You led us from behind against Baltimore. Magnificent, very emotional. And here you are with another lease on life. Opportunity to continue your damn career. This ain't a legacy sort of situation. Nobody believes you could pull it off. Nobody wants to see you go, or I should say people are predicting you're going to go out like Dan Marino 62-7. Here you have an opportunity to prove everybody wrong. Because when it comes to talking about the best quarterback of that 04 draft, it is clearly Ben Roethlisberger, but people still think there is speculation. So here you have another opportunity to prove people wrong. Because think about what the path to the Super Bowl would be if we mess around and continue to win games. It would be the greatest run in history. And why don't we go out there and make a little bit of history? Because why not us? Why not us? It's a brand new season. Everybody's 0-0. All you got to do is have that self-belief and play 60 minutes of football better than their opposition. And guess what? I believe this football team can do this. All right? So let's go out there Sunday night. We fixing to have some fun, but more importantly, we going out there, we going to shock the world, and we going to win. If you're going to walk into Vegas, you're going to walk onto FanDuel, you're going to walk onto DraftKings, you're going to walk into Bounty Sports, doesn't matter where you walk on to go make your bets. Bet on the Pittsburgh Steelers, because damn it, we going out there and we cashing in on some Chiefs ass. Everybody get your hands up in here. Steelers on 3, win on 6. 1, 2, 3, Steelers. 4, 5, 6, win. Shock the world, gentlemen. Shock the motherfucking world. Let's go.